Hello, class. Hello, professor. Today, my persuasive speech is about faith-based recovery, building a foundation of hope over the 12-step models, acceptance of relapse. My specific purpose is to persuade you to support faith-based recovery programs as a superior alternative to the 12-step module for long-term sobriety. Today, I will tell you why faith-based recovery programs provide a more helpful and effective foundation to lasting sobriety compared to the 12-step model, which normalizes relapse. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, peering into chaos of addiction. The 12-step model offers a hand saying, falling is part of the process, while faith-based recovery provides a bridge to safety, transformation, and hope. Which path would you choose? Today, I will tell you why faith-based recovery programs provide a more helpful and effective foundation from lasting sobriety compared to 12-step model, which normalizes relapse. To understand why faith-based recovery is superior, we will examine the limitations of the 12-step model, the transformational benefits of faith-based recovery, and the evidence that highlights its success. First, let us explore the shortcomings of the 12-step model. Now, the 12-step model normalizes relapse, undermines the hope and self-efficacy necessary for lasting recovery. The 12-step model frames relapse as an inevitable part of recovery by treating it as a natural occurrence, which can be counterproductive for long-term success. Alcoholics Anonymous, Step 1, emphasizes powerlessness, requiring individuals to admit their lack of control over addiction. While this may foster humility, it risks undermining self-confidence and personal agencies. Studies show that 40 to 60% of individuals in 12-step programs relapse within the first year. The National Institute of Drug Abuse, furthermore, a 2018 study in the Journal of Substance Abuse Treatment found that this circle of relapse often leads to feelings of failure and hopelessness, jeopardizing recovery efforts. This normalization leads to the cycle of dependency and self-doubt, creating a mindset where relapse feels inevitable rather than avoidable. By teaching that failure is expected, participants may feel discouraged from believing in the capacity to change. This diminishes motivation to strive for consistent sobriety and perpetuates feelings of hopelessness. Behavioral studies emphasize that installing self-efficacy is critical for recovery. The 12-step model's acceptance of relapse often fails to provide individuals with the tools to build resilience and confidence. The emphasis on surrendering to a higher power may limit personal responsibilities by shifting focus away from self-driven change and empowerment. Some participants nearly depend on expectations, external forces such as divine intervention, rather than cultivating self-agencies. This reliance can foster a sense of hopelessness, leaving individuals vulnerable to setbacks. A participant struggling with relapse might blame external circumstances or feel abandoned by their higher power instead of seeking proactive solutions to their challenges. Now, let's explore how faith-based recovery programs provide a more transformative and empowering approach. Faith-based recovery programs emphasize spiritual growth, accountability, and a renewed sense of purpose. Spiritual growth offers individuals a deeper identity beyond the label of an addict. Faith-based programs like Celebrate Recovery encourage participants to view themselves as new creations. And 2 Corinthians 5:17 states that. Emphasizing transformation rather than failure, a 2019 study found that individuals with a strong spiritual conviction exhibited greater resilience and emotional stability in overcoming addiction. The Journal of Psychology and Theology, Accountability within faith communities strengthens commitment and fosters a supportive network. Weekly small group meetings help individuals build connections where they feel seen, valued, and supported. Mentorship plays a critical role. A participant are paired with experienced individuals who provide guidance, empathy, and encouragement. Faith based recovery addresses emotional and rational healing holistically. Programs incorporate counseling, spiritual guidance, and workshops designed to rebuild broken family relationships and restore trust. Now, many participants share stories of how faith based recovery helped them reconcile with their estranged loved ones and create community bonds. Stronger community bonds. Finally, let's look at the evidence that highlights the success of faith based recovery programs. Evidence and success stories demonstrate the effectiveness of faith based recovery programs. Researchers supports the higher success rates of faith-based recovery programs. A 2020 study found faith-based recovery participants were 30% more likely to maintain sobriety after 2 years, states the Journal of Substance Abuse Treatment. Also, participants in faith-based recovery programs also reported higher life satisfaction and lower depression rates compared to those in traditional 12-step models. Personal testimonials illustrate the transformative power of faith-based recovery. One participant shared how their faith helped them overcome addiction, repair their family relationships, and inspired others to seek help. Through faith, I found the strength to rebuild my life and empower others in my community. Faith-based recovery fosters long-term engagement and community support. Continued involvement through church services, volunteer roles, and mentorship ensures that individuals remain connected and accountable. This sense of ongoing community provides a safety net that helps prevent relapse and encourages sustained growth. Let's summarize the key points covered today. Today I have shown you why faith-based recovery programs provide a more helpful and effective path to sobriety by fostering spiritual growth, personally accountability, and community support, unlike the 12-step model which normalizes relapse. In conclusion, addiction recovery requires more than acceptance of failure. It demands transformation, empowerment, and hope. Faith-based recovery programs provide a bridge to lasting change and offer the tools to rebuild lives and inspire others. Together, we can advocate for programs to bring healing, resilience, and a renewed sense of purpose to those in need.